People like Jax aren't just sarcastic, they're not cruel all the time. In the moments when they do drop their attitude, they can be unexpectedly charming, even likable, which earns them a place in the friend group. Meanwhile, someone like Gangle, quiet and gentle, is left on the sidelines. It makes you wonder, why is the peaceful one expected to stay in the dark corner, while Jax gets to torment everyone at will and still draw sympathy from his victims as well as the audience?
Misunderstood little chicken fetus in an egg that needs to be cracked open. But I am not.
A grand example that showcases the differences between how well these characters draw sympathy is when Gangle gets the chance to play manager. Just like anyone can expect, when the quiet person finally gets to take charge, a shift of personality is expected.
The best part is it's plastic, so it won't break as easily. Try it on.
Going from quiet to vocal is almost certain. However, in spite of them trying, people like the rest of the cast start to spite them, not because they would make a bad manager, but because that one person everyone looked down on is now taking charge. This is blatant to the point where Raggatha, the known people pleaser of the group, finally herself says,
You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of, 5.
No offense, but you're kind of annoying when you have your happy mask.
It is no longer about showing sympathy, but showing that I only care about you if you don't take the spotlight. Raggatha continued on saying that,
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway? I feel like I'm way more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might end up hurt later.
In the end, Gangle stood there, soullessly looking into what looks like us, the viewer, almost pleading for help. However, we know that from her perspective, all that she could have possibly seen was nothing but an abyss. She had obviously been broken down, where the lack of support showcases how fed up everyone was. It was until Pomni saw that Gangle had no staff to control that she finally gave a helping hand. Now, contrast it with Jax, who barely pulled his weight and instead took his time to watch disciplinary videos. Even Raggatha herself says,
Can you move?
Yo, Jax. I hate you, but I don't want you to hate me.
This one-way street is Raggatha's way of saying that she's fed up with all the abuse and wants him to finally take some accountability. Deep down, she knows it will never happen, as he always finds a way to make it about himself. In a sense, when Gangle steals the spotlight, she's immediately shut down, but when Jax turns the light to himself, everyone acts like it's natural. And the simple answer is about how submissive one can be. Everyone knows that the quiet person won't retaliate, but will simply proceed with shutting down. But people like Jax, they hold grudges. They'll sooner or later find a way to make you pay. So in the end, apologizing or submitting is all about getting in line, so that you don't later on get kicked off the group.
What? You're the one who said it's fine to be a jerk sometimes! I'm sorry, Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
It's fine.
No apologies for me? This is so sad.
I'm sorry, Jax, for bringing up that thing earlier.
Now, this all makes sense in the lens of being part of the group. Yet, how is that the audience, who sees this through the eyes of a fly, still has a liking for bad people like Jax? This stems from many reasons. A grand reason I believe this would be that people simply like the idea of someone having the power to control a group's dynamic. Like Jax, who chooses if it's going to be a bad day or a good day, if Gangle is going to travel by herself, with him, or with no one. This idea of being in charge, not by force, but by being charming, is natural and occurs everywhere. Whether it would be that one kid that cleverly lies himself through trouble, or having the control over a friend group, being charming and funny is what makes a bad person likable. Not because they are kind and giving, but that you receive security from not opposing them.